Okay. Okay. We're rocking and rolling. Okay, I'm just gonna get set up here a little bit. Now that I finally got the whole thing in place. So, I am I'm not super sick. It's pretty mild. I have a, long story short, very bad kidney stone that I had removed earlier in the week. So, I am at home, and I am on painkillers. And so what that means, that might be better, is that I am here to talk with you guys a little bit. Oh. Yeah, long story short, I am here. I'm going to prep a brand new episode of Threshold before your eyes and answer some questions about, hopefully about fate and stuff. So I'm going to be monitoring the chat as best I can. Actually, let's plug in here to my monitor. So if you guys have any Threshold-related questions for me, or questions about, you know, what we've got going on, stuff like that, I am more than happy to answer them. So in the meantime, I'm going to just be doing my best to stay sane and do some good work on an upcoming episode that we're going to be filming towards the end of the month. Let's see, maybe this will be a little better. I like this delay between the video and the chat. Oh shit. Just go all the way down. Go down all the way. No. No. Oh shit. It's the worst thing that could possibly have just happened. I just lost my computer charger all the way down the back of the... Okay, so got some good questions here. So I'll at least one good question. Hey, hey Asher, hey Michael, hey Brian, and hey Zaxo. So let's see. So why are you guys switching from the Fate system over 5e? Video output low. Oh, you guys experiencing buffering? I'm still new to this whole streaming thing, and it's, you know, quite annoying. Let's see. Oh, no, go back, go back. Oh. Did I dump us? Shit. Oh, are we back? Okay. How do I fix this? Brian, by Tori, do you mean Tori Oscillax? Must be something with my encoding software. Hold on, everybody. Okay. In the chat, let me know if you guys are experiencing bad delays or buffering, and I'll see if I can fix it. Is there a chance that Tori Oscillax is going to come back? Yeah, there's always a chance. I don't know exactly where you're up till, if you've made it all the way through Rasper's no good, very bad trip to the ranch timeline or not. But I think that there's always a chance that Tori Oscillax might come back. I don't like to bring him back willy-nilly because his death really was a pretty big moment for Vel, especially. So Caitlin and Brian, there's a chance that Tori might come back. But I don't have any story use for him right now, right at this moment. So we're gonna have to see. Zaxel, back to your question, and thank you, Gravity the Mage. I'm doing okay, doing better. Okay, you're in Heroes, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, there's always a chance that that Tori can come back, especially as you get further into Heroes, and we see larger. We'll see more about the multiverse and sort of the nature of all that. So bigger question about switching from the Fate system over 5e. Yes, we are going to switch. We've shot, a couple of weeks ago, we shot our first episode of what I call Fate Hold. We've been working on doing this for a while now. Pretty much after the Creachoid episode, in which Ka basically tries to one-shot a monk, and we went by the book where we maybe should have house ruled it, and that dungeon really bogged down I think a lot of our desire to play for a little while. I think we got caught up with some stuff that started happening over the summer, and I mean, I guess I'll talk about that just maybe a little bit more freely. I hope no one from the cast minds that I'm talking about this. We've had a lot of just big life shakeups that we kind of hinted at in our Halloween episode. The series that I was on, Major Crimes, ended in October, so that was kind of a big life shakeup, which I thought was going to mean having more time, but in some ways, time got filled up pretty fast, because in June, Pamela and I got engaged officially. So yes, in June, and we're going to be married this upcoming June. So it's kind of been a whirlwind with that. At the same time, Brian, who plays Jamie something most often, he got married in January. Josh Shapiro got engaged over the summer. So there's like just within our cast, between just some of those things and some other big moves, people shifting around apartments and figuring out, who's going to stay living who still lives in the D6 house and who doesn't anymore. Thank you, Gravity. Then I'm gonna see if I can't fix this. I'm gonna go off the stream for a little bit, see if I can't fix it, so maybe you guys can be a little bit more real time with me, so we can have more of a conversation here. But essentially, we're switching over to Fate, because I think it's going to be more conducive to the types of stories that we want to tell, especially with what we've sort of already started cooking up between Vel's stuff in the homeland and between Vel with his story in the homeland, and with some of the other like bigger war stuff that we're building up to, and have been building up to for some time. It was just really slow to try to do it in 5e, and we were so all that stuff has made, I think, Fate a little bit more fun. The way that we want to, you can change D&D 5e to be whatever kind of house rules you want. You can have it be because the moment in question was Ka trying to knock out that monk, and could we have house ruled it that he did it? Yes, but at a certain point we were starting to make so many house rules that we wanted to, that it was like, let's just give this other system a try. Let's just try running the Fate system and see what happens. So we're gonna be putting out, we can't do bi-weekly episodes anymore. That just isn't gonna happen. We're hoping to try to do monthly episodes, just with because we figure that we can get together to shoot one weekend a month, and then editing time and all that should be able to. So that's my goal as of right now, to do one episode a month. We've shot an episode in February, and it's in the process. Yeah, so we're hoping. Well, yeah, Zach. So house rules kind of like the if Jack Black can do it, so can you. That was part of it. House rules like that, but also house rules. That, because that's just a general guideline for the players, because there are certain house rules that are like official house rules about how we run things, but that, what you're referring to, is that list of sort of notes that we sort of guidelines about, like, if Jack Black can do it, then you don't have to like roll for it. It's not narratively interesting. Like, you guys are competent heroes. If Jack Black can do it, you can as well. So yeah, we're hoping that Fate is going to be. We're going to be able to run things a bit more cinematically. Again, we've done one episode already. We basically redid that temple. We retconned the whole Creechoid thing. Yeah, and so that's where we're at. Yeah, I think a lot of people are with us in that they do care. They're with you, Call Mortimer 1066, and I think that a lot of people agree, and we agree, is that we're really more interested in the story rather than watching these characters, like, play rules wise. I think that Fate is going to be helpful for us to just be a little bit faster, be able to do things, and I think that you guys will immensely, if you've enjoyed the story, and if you've enjoyed especially a lot of our earliest episodes at low level, I think you're really going to love what we do in Fate, because Fate gives us the opportunity to do some really awesome things. There's this really great moment where in the session that I'm working on now, that Josh's character Otto, like, sort of destabilizes a trap and turns it back against me, and the whole party kind of works together to make that moment happen, and it's really satisfying in a way that's like, we get a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun stuff that sort of builds on each other, and it lets things like our one-off jokes and things like that be able to give us be a rules thing, where with the way that advantages and stuff are set up in Fate, where if we all decide, like, as a group, like, like Bliss is flammable, or even just some of our dumb jokes, they can come back in an actually narratively satisfying way, which is what I think makes Threshold so great. So we're still getting our feet wet in it. We're still sort of tweaking the magic system. And so that is the that's the hope. That's the hope. I'm gonna stop the stream real fast. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna see if I can't get this to be a little bit faster in terms of me being able to talk to you guys in real time. So hold on. Oh, that's why. Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold on. One more try. One more thing.